Hey fellow Aquas, how you doing? Happy October, everybody. I'm absolutely living for it. Definitely my favorite month of the year. I think that can be said of most metaphysical types, but I mean, here we are. Got a little new October display happening over here. So I just did a meditation. I'm almost at loss for words as to how to describe what I saw. So I'll go with some keywords here. I will say, I heard Shine Bright Like a Diamond by Rihanna, I suppose. But then they were showing me, I think it was Charlize Theron's Dior ad. Yes, definitely Dior. If any of you have seen it, she's like covered in gold and she's like walking down a runway living her best life or something. It felt very much about, and then I saw like two stars aligning in a sky and I heard the lyrics, I knew that we'd become one right away. So there's an idea of, but it felt very exciting, like letting your freak flag fly. And I saw an image of like a birthday cake just like face diving in and like being observed across the room. There's this feeling of being seen and appreciated for the individual mess that you are, honey. And I say mess in the best way possible because for me, from my perspective at least, being a mess is wonderful because to me, there's nothing more boring than perfectionism or, maintaining the status quo, as it were. It's like, oh, law, about to put me to sleep. There's this idea of connecting with someone or someones that truly appreciate the aspects of you that are considered outside of the societal norm. Okay, let's get going here. What is the animal energy for my lovely fellow Aquas for the first half of October? Yeah. What's going on? Oh, get that. Okay, I can't. Guys, we got the Starfish. I can't with this. We are the star card. Let me just state the obvious here. We are the star card in the deck. So we are coming up here in animal form, which is most auspicious. The starfish is about wishes being granted. Did I not say that in the meditation I saw two stars coming together and heard, I knew that we'd become one right away? Did I not say that in the meditation? Oh, yes, I did. I love this. I gotta tell you something. And I think it ties into like the birthday cake aspect of what I literally saw someone face planting in a birthday cake and absolutely loving it. And it does feel like it's our birthday season. I know it's not, but it feels like it's our birthday season. Perhaps it's partially due to the fact that we are in Libra season and they are our fellow air signs, but I think it's more than that. There's something about it feels like our birthday season. I don't know. We'll see what comes up, but Starfish is about wishes being granted. Period. It's also about physicality in the way that these are wishes being granted, that it's not just like a feeling, like, oh, I got a feeling, the feel good. No. This is about wishes being granted in the 3D, like in your actual reality. This is wishes being granted in the here and now. There's nothing about like, oh, this is an energy that's going to be playing out over the next few months, and this is going to be how you feel about good things. No. This is show me the money. Show me the money, right? I hope you guys get that reference. I think I'm showing my age a little bit there, but I can't say enough about this. This is beautiful. I'm also hearing the song, When You Wish Upon a Star. Blah, 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 something. Doesn't matter where you are. If you keep on dreaming, if you keep believing the wish that you wish will come true. I think we're talking about maybe some partnership here, some love, some soul ties, which I'm all about. You guys know I don't do specific love readings necessarily. I just like that whatever wants to come up comes up, but I'm feeling love. I'm feeling it hardcore. So, let's get into it. What's going on from Aquas for first half of October? Okay, injustice on the bottom, I can't with this. So we got 9 of Wands in reverse. This is so poignant to me because 9 of Wands in the upright, and first of all, I do feel like this is commenting like slightly on September, which is the month we just came out of, right? Nine of Wands is brilliant because it's like, okay, I'm a little tired. You know, I've really done the most, but I'm gonna keep on keeping on. For me, this is an inherently positive key here, okay? It did come up in the reverse, which I feel more is like a symbol that we are passing, and this did come up in the first placement, which is, you know, past energies that are affecting the now. I do feel like there is this energy of, okay, well, we're coming into this time where I'm about ready to face plant in some cake and just loosen up a bit. Does that make sense? I feel like that's what's tying into the meditation here. And I feel like there's a reward. I'm getting the feeling. For me personally, I've been seeing the number 9 everywhere. It's been 9. 9 is a number of completion, right? Think about the 9 in the deck here. 9 is the pinnacle you reach before you are finally done and reach the 10 and it's like all good things. The 9 is a card of individuality. It's a number of individuality too, if you think about it. 9 of Pentacles, right? That's solo and loving it. All these, you know, 9s are depicted with the solo energy here. 9 of Cups is singular wish fulfillment. I like that this is coming in, but yes, there is this feeling of like, okay, I have been really going and putting, this is putting the best effort in that you possibly can. And then what comes after, I do feel intuitively here, is the reason that we're about to manifest a lot of this goodness that I saw is because we put in the effort and done the work, okay? I kind of feel like it's coming even if you haven't done the work. It's just gonna be a matter of, okay, here's what they're showing me. It's the difference between a vacation that like a travel agent plans for you where everything's prepaid and done and you can just be on your vacation and not worry about anything, or something that you try to do yourself, right? Which is a lot of work and you're kind of, oh, I have to do okay, well, how close is this hotel to this thing and whatever. I feel like this is like, it's gonna come either way. It's just the difference of, you know, how easy it is, right? I love it. Okay, what else is going on for my aquas? I don't know, I feel, does that want to come out? No, I feel really excited. But subdued excited in this way that it's kind of like, yeah, this has been, Magician on bottom of the deck here. This has been coming for a minute. It feels, the word I keep wanting to say is inevitable. Inevitable, inevitable, inevitable. So we have the Page of Wands here, which is, you know, really beautiful. This represents fire energy here in my lovely fire signs. You know, the fact that this is a court card, this absolutely likely represents a person coming into your atmosphere or you, but this is a, you know, a younger energy here, which denotes something new, right? A fresh new start, a offer from someone or linking up with someone that you have not known previously, right? Remember, the wands rule the realm of passion, desire, and artistry, right? So there's a lot of heat coming up here. Remember, we got 9 of Wands. So it's already feeling a little hot in here. Know what I mean? I'm drawn to the fact that this is, we have a lizard here. You know, lizard is very much about dream time, in animal energy form. It's very much about dream time. Lizards can come in and help you kind of understand your dreams and kind of decode them, as it were. But I think we can also take this literally and say, yeah, it's dream time. That's what I'm getting here. You know, there's this whole energy of this like desert, arid, dry thing going on here with how the wands are depicted in this particular deck. I feel like there's about to be a lovely storm in a really good way because the starfish is water energy, right? Represents water, right? And I'm looking at this and the water is about to come down and kind of help out, you know, these real thirsty energies here. Could also absolutely represent fire signs in your atmosphere as well. Let's see what else is going on from aquas. Okay, wow. Good Lord. So we have 2 for 1. I'm gonna go ahead and take them. This is the wand reading, apparently. So we have the three of literally all wands. So we have the three of wands here and we have the 10 of wands here. You know, the three of wands is very much about, this is such a positive energy here. That, oh, weird. Okay, a special note to anyone who watched my video about how to read the cards intuitively. There was an element there of the red string of fate tying you to a soul partner that you're meant to hook up with in this lifetime. They're drawing my attention to the red here and saying that this is somehow related to what I saw in that reading. Now let's look at, it's okay if you haven't watched it though. I'll pretend like you haven't, just for the sake of clarity. You know, this three of wands here is, we could take this, it's like, oh, okay, waiting for your ships to come in. But really, this is more about, because the two of wands is building that blueprint and make, you know, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. That's kind of like the tagline of the two of wands going into the three of wands. The three of wands here is very much like, oh, my ships have arrived, right? Now I'm just gonna ready, set, and boop, jump onto the ship of my choosing, right? Or straddle all three. Hey, I ain't gonna judge you, right? You know, we also have it paired with, again, with the water and the dryness here. It's really interesting. It's so funny, we got all wands here. So then we have the 10 of wands. We were talking about the 9 to the 10. You know, I do feel like for some of you, this could also denote moving, right? Moving from one place to another. This can be metaphorical, but this can also be quite literal. You could be considering moving, possibly over a body of water, or finding a little bit of like, you know, the wanderlust, wanting to travel. But the 10 of wands is really about maximum amount of effort, right? 9 to the 10. Maximum amount of effort, but it's also meaning that you're at the closing end of a cycle and launching into a new chapter, right? This is really interesting. And it's funny when it happens like this because we literally have all wands here. And I was feeling in the meditation that this time coming into first half of October has a lot to do with being seen and appreciated for who you are, those aspects of yourself that you may feel inclined to keep hidden or just kind of keep close to your vest there. Right? And that's what it feels like to me. And then I'm looking at these and I'm like, what? I don't see anything off the top here that is blatantly about, you know, partnership or romance or love necessarily. And it's really funny because I feel like that's gonna come up in the clarifiers, which is really funny to me. Which also I feel, but they're telling me that there's a message in that. There's a message in that. Oh. Seeing something for what it truly is. Okay. Oh my God, it's so obvious. Okay, they're like, slow your roll, and listen. Okay, I'm gonna storyboard this here. So 9 of wands is a bit of that wounded warrior, we like to say. Coming in feeling a little like world weary, been let down a lot in past relationships, feeling a bit disillusioned. We all know that new relationships, whether they're platonic or romantic, right, take work, darling. And when you're in a 9 of wands space, feeling like you've done the most, feeling like you're ready for a true vacay for this last part of the year here, right, because it has been a year for my aquas, it absolutely has been. Then a new proposition coming in here, it's kind of like, and this proposition's like, ooh, can I add my wand in there and make it 10? And you're like, listen, I have about all I can stand, right? Look at how this lizard here is kind of scratching his chin like, and I feel like this is you. Is this new offer, I literally feel like this could be even partnering up with someone for a new project of some sort as well, okay? It's kind of like, is this the right? There's this feeling here of seeing something for what it truly is, which also harkens back to the Starfish, which is about physicality, things that we can see in the 3D, okay? Wishes manifested into the 3D. And then we have the 10 of wands and the 3 of wands, and it's like, listen, I ain't got no more room in my cart, and you're trying to inspire me to like head out on a new venture because we have this connective link. And I'm like, do I really want to cross the ocean with you? Because think about what the ocean represents. The ocean represents the unknown. There is a I'm feeling a reluctance to embrace the unknown around whatever new energy this is coming towards you. Now, because we are dealing with the Queen of Wands and Nine of Wands on the other deck, this is like, hello. There is this feeling of like, I just heard, but I'm only really in the market for a sure thing. I just heard that. I'm really only in the market to team up with people, whether it be for work or romance or a new project or whatever, if I know for a fact that it is going to work out in my favor in the future, because I've reached my quota this year for things not necessarily working out exactly as I would have wanted. I feel like I've reached my lesson quota for the year, and I'm not really in the market to learn any more lessons for the rest of the year. Thanks so much. So please only bring things my way that are just gonna definitely work out. That's what this feels like to me. That's what it feels like this Page of Wands is kind of feeling too, right? I so understand. Let's hit some clarifiers. Let's hit a clarifier for this Nine of Wands here. Okay, this is getting to be slightly comical. So we have the Seven of Wands. It's just all wands. So we have the Seven of Wands to clarify the Nine of Wands. This is pretty much mirroring exactly what I was saying already, because the Seven of Wands, my tagline for this key is I'm bigger than my body gives me credit for, right? Right? Yes, I've listened to a lot of John Mayer in my day. It's true, and I won't deny it. So the Seven of Wands, this is a lot of effort, but it is about putting in your best effort and then reaping the rewards in doing so. The Seven of Wands is also think about it, it's it comes right before the Eight of Wands, which is a quick upward move and ascension, right? I feel like this is Spirit just saying, my beautiful Aquas, you have put in the work, honey. You have put in the work and the time and the effort. And I also feel that there's this energy of remaining mostly positive throughout it too. I mean, having dark times, sure, but there's no pessimism here. There's no pessimism here. There's just like I've had enough on my plate for the year and I just kind of want to like cruise. Like I'm open to new things, but not necessarily like anything that is going to put anything more on my plate that is not just super like a hot bowl of soup, just like feel goods. You know what I mean? It's got to be straight feel goods is the feeling that I'm getting. Let's go ahead and get a clarifier for the Page of Wands, which is really understandable. It actually really is. The way that I'm feeling it, it just feels like, yeah, you deserve that soup. Get the heck out of here with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, and I'm loving the pumpkin with my pumpkin here. Didn't I say that remember when I said at the beginning of this, well, first of all, Starfish, wish fulfillment, and we had the wish fulfillment card. Do you remember when I was talking about the nines and how they represent kind of solo ventures? I love that this is coming up here again. We have two nines now. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm getting with this. Do you remember when I was okay, weird, but cool. Weird, but cool. Do you remember when I was saying that appearances and seeing things for what they really are and going like, there's this reluctance around anything really too new because it's like, I feel like I'd rather just like relish with what I have right now. And if it is going to be new, it needs to kind of just be easy. And I'm getting that. Okay, I'm hearing that just for an example. It's going to be different for everybody. But when there's this old saying where if you meet someone in a romantic context and your stomach is doing flips and you're like, then that is like not your person. That if it is your person, you're just gonna feel calm as a summer's day, just real vibey. It's gonna be, quote, easy. That's what I'm getting here. I'm also being drawn to the pineapple here, which is a bit prickly. It doesn't look as good as it tastes, is what I'm getting. And so I'm getting, especially with this Nine of Cups here, to really use your intuition and how you feel about whatever this new opportunity or person is, to not judge it on what it looks like. That's what I'm getting here. Please don't judge whatever this new I really feel like it's a person or an opportunity that's tied to a person. Please don't judge it on what it looks like. Don't judge a book by its cover. Go with how you're feeling about it, right? Go with how you're feeling about it. That is a huge message that I'm getting here, okay? She also looks like she's living her best life. Oh! Oh my God, I would have almost missed this. Dudes, look at the starfish that is on this card. And then we have the starfish here. I am absolutely living for the starfish realness that is here. This is wish fulfillment. I also feel like this is this is also kind of affirming that this is going to be in October because we have the pumpkin here with the wish fulfillment. I also want to point out the apples here. And we have the apple cart here with the 10 of Wands. Darlings, I'm telling you, there is this, okay, and I just have to say this because this was coming up for me too recently too, of this animal energy of the bobcat. Now, the bobcat slash the lynx, very similar energies. Bobcat is not an energy that I am super acquainted with. I had to teach myself about it here recently because it was coming up in meditation, and it was really funny because the bobcat, as it showed up in meditation, it did not feel good. Like the image that I was seeing was different. It wasn't giving me my space. It was pressing in on me, and the rational side of me was like, hey, this is an animal energy coming to you in meditation. Be respectful. It doesn't matter how it makes you feel. But I felt squirmy, like I didn't want it in my space. And then I looked it up in the animal books, and it said that just because something looks one way doesn't mean that that's actually how it is. And that was the lesson in that. And I feel like that is the huge lesson here for my aquas for this first half of October. Please don't read a book by its cover, whether that's positive or negative. But with the starfish here, and then being echoed here with the 9 of Cups and the starfish on the freaking tablecloth. Listen, your wish, your dream, and I feel like it's an old wish too. Maybe even that's formed in like the recesses of your mind, darling. Something that you may have just thought, oh, okay, I released that to the 3 winds or the 4 winds, as it were. But there's something about that too, where it's just like, really use your and again, starfish with the water, and water represents the intuition. Please use your feeling to really feel clearly what this is. Your eyes are not going to be so helpful. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this 10 of Wands and this 3 of Wands here, darlings. I'm telling you, this feels really good, but there is this energy here of like, right? And there is this feeling here of like, you could let a good thing go by here if you use your eyes instead of your intuition and your feeling around something, right? Peoples, we got the Knight of Cups here. Hello and hello. Knight of Cups. Can we just take this literally? Look at this. I'm so obsessed with how this is storyboarding. Look at this. Knight of Cups is someone coming into your atmosphere with an offer of love, partnership, or emotional connection. So if this is an artistic project that resonates for you, or a new line of work that really makes your heart sing with joy and gives you passion, and this person linking up with you here that is offering you this so that you would be in partnership around this job or whatever this is, you will have an emotional link and tie to, okay? However, I feel like a large group of y'all, I'm talking about the romance, darlings. I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. Now, look at the water connectiveness here, right? So someone comes in with a love offer, or this is really linking up with someone that, again, court card representing another person, someone that you really truly feel a soul kinship with. Red string of fate here with the 3 ships, right? And then the 10 of Wands. You know, if we can take this a few different ways, but I you know what I'm hearing? I've crossed rivers to get here. And I'm hearing the song, I think it's by the Head and the Heart. Oh my God, it's by the Head and the Heart. I've been talking about that. It's called Rivers and Roads, Rivers and Roads, Rivers and Roads, Rivers till I meet you. There's this feeling of like, I've come a really long way to get here, so please don't dismiss me. That's what this feels like. Because look, the 10 of Wands is about moving from one place to another in maximum amount of effort. Then you have the water here, which is travel with the ships, and the Knight of Cups. I feel that the universe has stepped in and really orchestrated this meeting. I do not feel like it's going to look exactly like you would have thought. There's something about this. There's something about this that has a surprise element. There's this feeling of like looks can be deceiving, especially going back to the starfish here, right? But I really want to bring this home though. This is a wish being granted, even though it looks differently than you thought it might. And let me tell you something, and I think most of you would agree, that is oftentimes how it is, right? Where things, look differently than you thought that they would have. And sometimes that's the best part. And even when you're manifesting something that you've earned and that you really, really want, look at this. Oh my God, there's a freaking river in this picture. Rivers and Roads by the Head and the Heart. I'll try to remember to put it down in the comments, but sorry if I forget. Wait, there's something. Even in the moment of wish fulfillment, when you have manifested something that you've really, really wanted, or that you even, gave up on, and it came around when you didn't have your eye of Sauron in it anymore, there's still going to be a lesson in it, because this is the school of life. The lesson is seeing things or feeling things for what they really are, right? And not judging a book by its cover. I keep getting that over and over and over and over and over. Waiting for you. Okay, so I'm getting, again, waiting for you, the rabbit waiting for the ships to come in, this red string of fate, and then this Knight of Cups here, and goodbye. There is this feeling of, okay, I'm gonna say this, for a group of y'all, it's either, remember how I said that the universe has orchestrated you two coming into each other's atmosphere? I'm getting this sense from the guides, from the other side, from the spiritual realm of all things unseen and seen, even fairy energy I'm getting here, which I know has come up for us before. They are showing me that they're feeling a bit Nine of Wands, but in a funny way, not in like a negative way, but in a funny way of like, oh my God, like we have worked, if you could only see the behind the scenes that has happened to bring these two people together. So it's like they're asking you, they're imploring you, please, please, please feel this out, and do not try to use your eyes to discern what only the heart can. Please don't use your eyes to discern what only the heart can, or should rather. Well, should, I don't like the word should, but you know what I mean. Guys, this is really exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and get an oracle. I feel like, there is this overriding feeling here too of like, and I feel like I have said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Sometimes when we manifest something that we really want, we automatically in that moment, there's the, is this too good to be true? Comes into play, obviously. There's also a fear of, oh my God, now that I've manifested you or this opportunity, I'm terrified to lose it. I don't feel like I can handle another loss, right? So is it really worth taking this on? I feel like I finally gotten to a point where I'm working well with what I have. But the universe is saying that's why this is coming, because you have proven to the universe that you are working well with what you have. But I have to say this is coming in really strongly. This is not just about you. This is not just about you and your love life or your work life or whatever have you, okay? This is not just about the other person. This isn't just about getting your human need met to partner or to join in a work, partnership that really you go forth and change the world together. It's a larger, they're asking you to look at the bigger picture. Look up at the stars. Look at the bigger picture and the collective, right? Why were you two matched together by this red string of fate from a soul perspective to come together at this time? Look at how the world is doing globally. Look at what's needed. Look at the energies that are currently running things, whatever that is for you. I'm not going to get specific on here, okay? But I'm saying look at the bigger picture of why you two might be drawn together, because that love vibration, the potential for that huge love vibration that is existing between these two people joining together for either soul work, mission work, or just to live in love together, that all these love connections bring up the earth's vibration up, 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 up. And let me tell you something. Everyone on the other side, the celestial realm, everybody, that's what they want for us. They want the vibration to be lifted of this collective energy of this planet up, 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 because there's always going to be energies that are bringing it down, 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 and they want it up, 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 up. So there's something about that in those moments where you're like, is this too good to be true? Is this really worth it? Do I even want to deal with this right now? It's not worth the pain, or they don't look anything like I thought my person would look like, honey. Whatever that is for you, please think about it in the larger picture. And they're telling me that is the perfect tonic for an Aquarian too, as we all know. It's like if you look at it through the lens of humanitarianism, it's like, oh, okay, I can roll with that. You mean it's not just about me? Okay, I can kind of swallow that pill a little bit more easily. But let's go ahead and get, oh, stop. Let's see if there's one more. Oh, they want me to get a goddess along with it. Let me get a goddess. Guys, I don't know if you can hear that noise outside. I don't know what they're doing, but it's crazy. First of all, we got Awakening here, which I feel like literally is wake up and smell the roses, darling. Do you remember when I said look up? well, I didn't say it, Spirit said it through me, but remember when I said look up and look at the bigger picture and perspective? I feel like that is absolutely coming in here, but there's also this idea of, first of all, pink roses. Pink roses are a symbol of romantic love. I just have to point that out to you, of course. But there is this feeling, do you feel like she's like, it's like this, her inner monologue is like, oh, I see things that I didn't see before, like Beauty and the Beast with the rose here. With the Beauty and the Beast, I know there's something there that wasn't there before, right? Ooh, Lord Jesus. And I feel like there's an element of truth to that where it's like your reality is going to change like that, honeys. Like boom, to the bat. Like you're going to wait, like go to sleep one night, this is going to happen, and then you're going to wake up the next, and you're going to be like, oh my God, how did life change so quickly? And so absolutely, there's something there that wasn't there before. It's absolutely beautiful. So there are 9 letters in Awakening. They were just like, can you please count the number of letters in Awakening? 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Feels very important. Just if you're watching this and you're like, yeah, I've really mastered what I'm already working with. I've proven to, or not, I hate the word prove, but I have demonstrated to the powers of being or the universe that I am in balance with everything that I currently have going on. Therefore, I'm energetically aligned for new energy to enter. And thank you, universe, for doing everything that you had to do, right? Because I do feel like this is the universe too, a little bit, like in a funny way, to bring us two together and in the same atmosphere, okay? They had everything working overtime to partner you with someone. It's mostly it's all wands and cups. There are no swords and no pentacles. This is also all about feeling and desire and passion and artistry, okay? I'm just gonna go ahead and get a goddess for us because that's what I'm feeling like. If one wants to come out. Okay. Okay, stop. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Freya, bold, do you remember when I said that the energy of the bobcat / the lynx, because if you look them up in a book, they're like the same energy. Do you remember when I said that came up in meditation? And then we have the lovely goddess Freya. She's one of my absolute favorites with her lynx partner here, Lynx Bobcat. So this says, unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring, 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 daring. I just needed like the echo effect here because yes, this is, yes. Be daring, take that risk. You are absolutely well supported and your divine team is literally waiting for this moment. I'm getting the image of the Super Bowl. What's about to happen for you guys, who you are about to link up with in whatever context this is like the Super Bowl. This is a huge life moment where everyone on the other side of your celestial team has all gathered around, they're eating some celestial popcorn, okay, and going, oh my God, they're about to meet. Ooh, how's it gonna go? And they're rooting for you. They're rooting for you, and they're saying, no, my person isn't gonna react from fear, right? They watch this reading, they're gonna go with how they feel about this person, not with how they look like. Because remember what I said the bobcat and lynx represent, not taking things on their physical appearances. I'm freaking obsessed with how this is being affirmed here through Freya. And Freya is a beautiful feminine energy. You can absolutely ask her for help in stepping into your boldness and not coming from a place of fear. And we also have, and you can't make this up, Ostara, fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Look at the rabbit here with the fertility here. We have the rabbit here in the freaking 3 of Wands, fertility, childbirth, moon cycles. We got stars for days. At the end of the day, my beautiful, lovely Aquarians, there's not much more to say here, and I'm trying desperately to talk over these people in the background that are being so loud. But at the end of the day, I am really excited for us. The number of synchronicities within this reading alone is slightly ridiculous and amazing, and I am wishing you guys all the best in this first half of October. Please enjoy the beautiful fall vibe edge as I am, and with that being said, just thank you so much for being here. Oh, another note. I am open for personal readings. I did announce that. If you'd like a little more insight into what's going on, I don't know how much longer that will be the case. I'm kind of booking up far out here, and I'm about to be like, okay, we're about into holiday season. Let me relax. But yeah, you can look into that. Also, I'm on Instagram where I'm posting animal energies and fun stuff like that. On Instagram, I am _lady_crow_. underscore lady underscore crow underscore. I have to like do it with my finger, else I can't like remember what it is. But my fellow Akkas, thank you so much for being here. I so hope that this was of help and resonated. I'm rooting for all of us, and as always, just thank you for being here and thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.